Hey guys, it's KJ48 and welcome back to my Life is Feudal Let's Play. This is Season 1, we are on Part 2. And last video I showed you guys how to make tools. Showed you some things about harvesting. I also showed you how to gather apples, which you're going to need for food. Today we are going to go to my base. Well, our base. This is a multiplayer server. And we are all living in this area right here. And I'm right here, so I'm going to have to run up there. So let's start making the trip. Now, there's one thing I didn't mention last video that is going to make this a bit of a challenge in Let's Play, is that I'm going to have to worry about day-night cycles in this game. Not only for gameplay purposes, but for video purposes. When it gets dark, it's going to get really dark, and I'm pretty much just going to have to pause the video, because... Oh god, I'm out of stamina. It always scares me. It's such a funny sound he makes when he's out of stamina. But I'm going to have to actually pause the video or something, because when it's dark, you won't be able to see anything. At least not until we get maybe a base set up and some fires. And the last time I was at the base, I actually made a character a few days ago, and I went to where they were setting up the base, and we did a bunch of work, and I learned... Sorry. I learned a bunch about the game, and I actually deleted that character because I wanted to start new for you guys. So that's what I did with this guy. So I don't know what they've done. They've probably done quite a bit. I know everyone is really grooving on this game, and I am too. And I'm pretty sure that they've probably done a lot at the base. One thing about this map you gotta remember is it is immense. It might not look very big, but it's gonna take me a long time to get up north. Yeah. So, what are we going to go over today? Well, when I finally get up there, we're going to go over two things that are on my to-do list to teach you guys today. We are going to teach you how to tunnel. We're going to teach you how to dig stuff out. We're going to teach you how to inspect items. We've already done it on trees, but you could do it on dirt and rocks as well. Pretty sure you could inspect just about anything in this game. So I'm going to teach you how to inspect them, and most importantly, I'm going to teach you terraforming. Terraforming is basically kind of like making the land into something you want it to be. That's what it means in real life. In this game, it's basically just like leveling out the ground so you can build stuff. At least that's the part I've done so far, and that's the part I'm going to teach you guys today. It's not overly intuitive, and I had a lot of trouble with it when I first started it, so this is going to be an important video for you guys to watch so you can learn how to do that kind of stuff. It's going to take me a while to get up there, so I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll see you when we're up at the base. Okay. While we're running up there, I actually wanted to show you a couple things I've learned about combat. Now, I don't know a lot about combat, but I did learn a couple things, like the way you want to swipe your weapons. Now, I'm going to go ahead and press R to get into my combat stance. Then I'm going to press 4, and that should take out my axe. Now, when you swing, depending on which way you're moving is depending on which way you'll swing your weapon. Like, if you don't move, you'll just do like a little jab. If you move to the left, you'll do like a side swipe. If you move to the right, you do a side swipe to the... Well, hold on. Alright, hold on a sec. Oh, I wonder if you could do one to the left. Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit more difficult to do it to the left. And then you're supposed to be able to do one up as well. Yeah. I'm not sure if you could do one up. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's still the jab. And if you want to put that weapon away and take out your other weapon on your back, you hit number 4 to put it away. You hit number 3 to take out the other one, and that's the pickaxe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's a little basic idea about the combat, and like I said, I did learn that much, and I thought that was pretty interesting, so I just wanted to show you that. Okay, guys, and we're back. And we are just about where we want to be, and I got a couple things I discovered on the way here that I want to share with you. First of all, numlock is an auto walk. You just hit numlock and it just starts walking. And another trick you can do is, well, not another trick, but something else I learned is my hard stamina goes down each time I sprint. By the way, it looks like someone's over there at the camp. So check this out. You can look at the top right there, the second bar. The one next to my health bar, that's my stamina bar, as I explained last video. And 88 is the hard stamina, 104 is the soft stamina. Now when I sprint, soft stamina goes down. Now watch, it says 88 for hard stamina. As soon as I stop sprinting, that 88 is going to go down to 87. So it goes down every time I sprint. And I've tested it a few times, and it was the case every time. So, oh, what's that? The moose. Let's get the heck away from it. Alright, check it out. 87. There you go. And it sounds like that moose might be chasing me. So this is our camp over here, and I do see some people on. So maybe I'll hop on TeamSpeak when I'm done here. What's this black stuff? It looks like they're making roads. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is. It looks like it might be a road, because I know you can make roads in this game. So anyway, that's our camp right there. Before I show you the camp, I'm going to show you a couple little tips before I get on. Actually, nah, I'll just walk over to the camp, then I'll get on TeamSpeak. But I'll let them know I'm making a video, so hopefully they don't talk too much. But I do like to have them on TeamSpeak, though, so we can talk about the game together, because it is a multiplayer game, so. Watch, I'm going to go over to them and surrender. Check this out. Looks like they've been busy. By the way, that fire right there is mine. Here, watch this.
No more! I yield!
So, yielding allows them, if someone's attacking you, yielding allows the person to take your stuff without killing you. I'm not sure how to get up, though, to be honest. Yeah, there we go, we got up. Okay. Actually, I'll ignore them for a little bit and keep showing you a couple things. Okay. So right here, I'm going to show you terraforming. Okay. Actually, instead of terraforming, I will show you digging. I was digging a tunnel down here. This is going to be really dark, though. Yeah. This is going to be extremely dark. Let me look around and see what they've done. And I'll hop on... Actually, I'll hop on TeamSpeak. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Alright, I went on TeamSpeak. I talked to a couple people. I'm going to finish up this video just by myself, and then next video I'm going to bring in Night Wrath, and he's going to teach me stuff and teach you stuff at the same time, guys. So I will show you what I know up to the point that I know, and then next video will be some new stuff. So the most important thing I've learned in this game, most important thing, is terraforming. And let me show you how terraforming works. First of all, you can't terraform something, or you can't manipulate something you're standing on. So you gotta make sure you're not standing on it. Okay? And then you will right click on it, you will go to terraforming, and you will look at observe. Now this is gonna show you the level of each, square. So you're gonna go to a square you want to terraform. So let's say you want to build something. Now in order for you to build something, the square has to be green. Now, none of these squares are green. So what we're gonna do is we're going to come to this 12.9 right here, and we're going to terraform 12.2 up to 12.9 and make these the same level, and then they should both go green. So let's try that. So right here is terraforming and flatten ground. Okay, I need a shovel for that. All right, well, let's go ahead and put on our shovel. Equipped. I hope it takes off our axe. Yep, okay. And now we're going to go ahead and terraform. Go ahead and terraform. Now, what this is going to do is, see, I didn't understand the way terraforming worked, but now I do. Basically, what it's going to do is it's going to raise or lower the part of the ground you're terraforming to the same level of the ground that you're standing on. That's all there is to it. So, let's go right here, flatten ground. Alright, so what's the problem here? Why can't we flatten the ground? Well, our skills are coming into play. You need at least 30 stones of... No, actually, this isn't a skill thing. This is a... You need at least 30 stones of fertile soil in substance to do that. So basically what it's saying is, in order for you to flatten this ground, you're going to have to raise it. And in order to raise it, you're going to have to put dirt down. And we don't have any dirt. So let's go get some dirt. I'm going to come right over here into this little hole I was digging. And I'm going to show you a couple things in here, okay? First of all, we're going to come to the edge of this wall. I know it might be a little hard to see. It might still be a little dark, but I'm hoping you guys can see this okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the end, and we're going to right-click, and then we're going to go... Wait, it's not letting me dig. Why isn't it letting me dig? Okay, it's not letting me dig. Why wouldn't it be letting me dig? Let's look into our skills. I bet you we need skills in mining. No. Can flatten terrain, can dig tunnels. We need terraforming to be level 60. Okay, so... Okay. I'm not sure what the most efficient way to get my terraforming up, but the one thing I do know is flattening terrain will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you the terraforming without having to go through the process of getting my terraforming up enough to dig dirt. It's kind of complicated, but hang with me. All right, so right here we have a 10.4 and an 11.7. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand on the 10.4, and we're going to terraform, flatten the 11.7, flatten ground. All right, so basically what's going on is we're digging out the this part to lower it in order to make this ground flat. Now, this is going to give us dirt as well, so that's really nice. So now we have our dirt. But I'm going to keep doing this just because it's easier to show you. So terraforming, it's a little tricky. Remember, this game's in alpha. It's going to have a few bugs here and there. And basically what you do is you just keep, quote-unquote, flattening the ground until you can't flatten it anymore. And at that point, it should be on the same level as the ground you're standing on. Okay, flatten ground. Yeah. What was that? That was weird. It kind of ended quickly. Flatten ground. Now, we do have a lot of dirt, and we're probably encumbered as well. But that's okay. There's two stages of encumbered. There's the first stage of encumbered where you slow down, and then there's a second stage where you literally can't carry anymore. I usually just ignore it until I can't carry anymore. All right, so let's see where we are observing. So this is... What did that start off of? Wasn't that 11.4? Doesn't seem like it's doing much. Flatten ground. I could have swore it started off as 11.4, but maybe I'm mistaken. We are getting the dirt in our inventory, so... Alright, so let's take a look at it again. Terraforming, observe. Alright, now it's 11.3. Okay. So that's taking a while. So let's come over here and turn around and flatten this side as well. Why not? Let's give it a try. So that's 10.4. After we flatten, quote-unquote, flatten this, it should go up to, I'm not sure what it's going to go up to, but flatten ground. Now we're going to be taking the dirt out of our inventory and putting it here to raise the level. So you can see, you get an idea how terraforming works. That should go down. There we go. And let's do that again. Flatten ground. Now we should lose some more dirt again. Now this will take a little while, and actually we can come over here and go to the system, and we are actually raising our terraforming skill, so that's good. All right, and terraforming, flatten ground, and that 60 dirt should go down even more. Yep. All right, now let's observe. All right, now this is 10.7 and this is 11.3. Let's actually do it completely. I wasn't going to because it's taking a while, but let's finish this job. Why not? So we're gonna have to flatten this ground one more time. That's gonna get rid of the rest of the dirt we have, and then we're gonna have to go to the other side, which is higher, and just flatten that part out. It's actually a really neat system. This game is very deep. One thing I love about this game is it's really deep. You know, can't argue with that. It's a little complicated, but that's why we're doing these videos. I got my buddy Nightwrath in the other TeamSpeak channel. He's learned quite a bit, and he's going to teach us. And in the same, you know, at the same stroke, we're going to teach you. So let's go ahead and look at terraforming and observe. Now we are 11.2 and 8. See, it looks like it's taking longer to lower this one than it is to raise this one. I find that interesting. Let's go ahead and terraform this again. That will give us 60 dirt, and then we'll turn around and do the other side. All right, you can see 37 on my hunger bar. I am getting hungry. We're not going to worry about that right now. All you do is eat your food. It's not rocket science here. I'll show you. Right-click, eat. Nom, 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 nom. Cookies. I like cookies. All right, so now we're going to come over here. We will observe. Yes, okay. Zoom in if you need to. Look where you need to. Escape. And terraform. That should be the one. Yeah, because that's what I'm standing on. Flatten ground. We should be able to flatten this ground twice. That should be really close to being equal. Like I said, I'm going to finish this up because I really want you to see what it looks like when it's done. Because it's pretty cool. Like the two squares go green, and then at that point, you're allowed to build on them. Alright, so let's go ahead and flatten ground again. And that should use up the last of our dirt. I'm surprised the last one didn't use up the last of our dirt. Our terraforming skill's at 54 already. Observe. 11.1 and 11.1. No, that's 11.1 and 11. So we need to flatten out this side one more time, and then it should go green. So you can look over there. Someone terraformed right there, and all those went green. You can see they built a little thing there, and that's what we're doing right now. This should dig up the dirt, and it should be both 11.1 or 11, and everybody should be happy. Well, I'll be happy because I'll have successfully taught you something. You'll be happy because you will have learned something. Okay, observe. All right, they are both 11, but they are not green. Now, I'm not quite sure why they're not both green. They really should be. I might have to ask Chris about that. It might be because there's stone here. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Let's find another spot. Let's find two spots that are really close. Here we go. 11.4 and 11.3. I mean 10.4 and 10.3. I'm not really sure why it didn't work over there. I've done this before. It worked before. I'm not really sure. There's lots of intricacies to this game that, you know, you kind of have to figure out. All right. Terraform, flatten ground. Basically, if you can still flatten the ground, it's not done. It's weird. I'm not putting dirt in it, but I'm not getting dirt either. Okay, that didn't give me dirt or take dirt, but I cannot flatten the ground anymore. And there you go. It's green. Now, this one's 10.4 and it's green. This one's 10.4 and it's not green. I'm not quite sure why, but all I know is keep flattening the ground until you can't flatten the ground no more. Once you've flattened the ground to the point where it doesn't allow you to do it anymore, the ground will turn green and you will be able to build on it. It's kind of weird how it's flattening the ground and then it just stops. Maybe I failed, or I'm not sure. Maybe it has to pass a failed check or something. I don't even know. That looks like it's done. Yep. Now we observe. There you go. And I'll bet you if I went back up here to where I was before, these two 11s, and I kept doing it, they would eventually flatten out. But there you go. That's how you terraform. Okay. Next thing I'm going to show you is how to chop down trees. Now, let's take a look at our forestry skill. Forestry skill does not allow us to chop down trees, but it will allow us to go into the logging skill. Now, the first part of the logging skill will allow us to cut down, chop down softwood trees and get bark. Now, softwood trees are a little bit hard to find. I don't know if there's any around here. Let's take a quick look. Okay, unfortunately, I can't find any softwood trees around here. I don't know if there are any, but if you can't find any softwood trees, I know what they look like, but they're kind of hard to explain. I know you can cut down softwood trees, and I also know you can cut down apple trees. I suggest, especially on a multiplayer server, you don't touch apple trees under any circumstances. Let's see what tree this is. Yeah, that's a major elm. Okay, so even if you can't find something to cut down, you can get bark, and that should give you the logging skill. So let's see what this gives us. I don't know what bark's good for. I know bark would be really good for tinders and a fire, but I don't know what it's good for in this game. So there you go. There you go. The logging skill has gone up. So you need to get that to 30, and then you could start really cutting down trees. Okay, and we are just about at skill level 30 for logging, so this might do it. Let's see. Okay. There's nothing left to gather. Okay, we'll stop gathering then. Escape. Alright, we just got to gather one more bark. Gather bark. Yeah, so you know what? This is actually pretty good, a pretty good way of doing it. It's probably better to chop down the softwood trees because you can kind of make like boards and stuff with them. But this is pretty good too. There's nothing to gather, really. Come on, game. Give me my last bark. Are you kidding me? Give me my bark. By the way, you're gonna hear strange sounds in this game sometimes. The sounds in this game are kind of borked at the moment, so don't be surprised if you hear weird stuff. Alright, there we go, 31. Now we should be able to cut down the tree, and we can't. So why can't we? Let's go take a look. Alright, logging at 30. Can uproot stumps. 60 can cut down hardwood trees. Okay, so I apologize. You actually have to get to 60 to cut down the trees. Can uproot stumps. I've never done that before. Let's go check that out really quick. Also, where's that skill at? Where's that skill at so I can dig? I kind of wanted to dig for you guys a little bit. That might be under. Where could I do like tunnels? Was that forestry? I don't think it was forestry. No, it wasn't forestry. Oh, it was terraforming, wasn't it? At 60. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our forestry up a little bit more. Actually, we could just do it right here. And okay, we need a shovel. That's right. So we're gonna get our forestry up a little bit more. This video is going long, but man, there's a lot of stuff to cover in this game. So yeah, we're gonna get our forestry up to 60, and then I'm gonna show you how to dig tunnels. And then after that, I'm gonna try and uproot a stump. Then I'm gonna show you how to dig tunnels and mine for rock and clay. Oh my god, I got a lot to do. Now we got an achievement because our terraforming, we can now dig tunnels. Okay, let's get back. There's somebody. Okay, here's a root. Let's see what we can do with this. Inspect tree, uproot. I've never done this before. This one's new for me. Oh, this is gonna take a while too. It's pretty cool. You can uproot. I know you can also replant trees. This game is meticulous in the way it works. I mean, they're talking hardcore realism for the most part. I mean, it's incredible. The only thing that makes this game a little bit less realistic is there's no dealing with thirst and there's no dealing with the cold, you know, or the elements. But other than that, man, like, you know, uprooting something and it didn't even work. You know what? That was taking a long time, and this video is going on, so I won't mess around with that. But that is how you uproot. Sometimes you don't finish it, but you just keep going at it. You'll eventually get it. Here's some wood on the ground. We'll go over that in the next video. Everybody's working hard. Each person here is a real player. So, okay. So what we're gonna do is, oh my god, look at the logs all stacked up. Oh my god, stamina, really. Let's go ahead and eat something. I'm trying not to eat because it's just taking up precious time on the video, and this video is going really long. Alright, so let's come on over here. Are these animals? Wolf. They killed wolves. And moose. Wow, I'm going to find out how they did that. Alright, so, come over here. Right click. Probing. Okay. This is going to tell you, like, everything about this chunk of dirt right here. It's really neat. Like, basically what you want to know is how much time before you can actually finish digging it. So, total material left is 100%. So, I'm not going to do it, but you could right-click and then go to Terraforming and say dig a tunnel downward, or dig a tunnel upward. And it's going to fill you up on dirt, and then you just kind of drag the dirt out here and dump it wherever you can. Alright, one more thing, and then, or two more things, and then we're gonna call it. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get some clay, and then I'm gonna get some stones. A lot of weird noises, man. Who's that? Doesn't tell you who they are. Maybe I could right click. Look at. Message. You see a grown up male, whatever that is, it does not seem very special. But it doesn't tell me his name. I think they can like invite you to group or something. We'll get into that next video. I want to show you a couple more things here, and then we're gonna call it. Now clay is really important. You need clay to make your first like furnace. So I'm gonna show you what clay looks like. This stuff right here, I believe, is the clay. Let's take a look at it. We will Can you inspect? Observe? No. Dig a tunnel, flatten ground, lower level, raise level. It doesn't say anything about that. So let's just go ahead and... no probe. That's interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and dig a tunnel. Whatever. Right here we got our tree bark. We got our sticks. We still got a decent amount of stuff in here. Most importantly, we got 20 apples. Those are going to go quick. Although they do have a lot of meat over there, so... Alright, there you go. You got some clay. And if you right-click on clay... Alright, it's not going to let me... It's not going to let me do anything with clay, but I think if I have the proper skill or the proper tool, I can build with clay, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. We'll deal with that later. Alright, so right here is where people were mining out stone. So I'll show you what they've been doing over here. There we go. Oh, wow. They've been busy. Okay, so we'll come down here and we will just go ahead and dig tunnel. And I believe we get stone out of this. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got some stone. Can we make anything with it? No, we can't. Alright. I was building stuff with the clay last game, but I had other skills and I had tools on me. I might need hammers or something. I'm not really sure. We're going to have to look into that. But anyway, guys, this has been an informative, very long video, and I'm going to go now, and next part we are going to have Nightwrath with us to expand our understanding of the game even more. So that's going to be it for part 2, and we'll see you next time for part 3. Till then, take it easy.